I want to know how to play the piano. Beep, boop, let me plug my USB Z into my head. Now I'm a pianist.
How pissed are you if you spent like 20 years of your life practicing piano and then some dickhead just like plugs in and plays the same song? I'm very upset.
But that'll ruin. That's why I really don't like the idea of Neuralink and things like that. That will ruin the competition, the competitive nature of everything.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like saying everyone who is creating Zoom transitions in their YouTube videos that were like getting paid and spending an hour doing the Zoom transition, and now I can click a button and do the exact same effect. Are you so mad?
Well, over the next 5 years, AI just really started getting
editing's gonna be a
utilized.
big one that'll disappear.
But a lot of things are going to completely. But yeah, editing.
Editing photos and videos is going to be gone. Like video editing is not going to be. You'll just drop your footage in a folder and it'll kick you out the sickest edit you've ever seen.
You'll give it a prompt, and if it's not good, you'll say, "Hey, go back and change."
That is one that's going to go.
And
away.
I wonder if there's, maybe you know about this little technology thing. I wonder if it's like, hey, I'm going to upload a workout edit that I've done before, and then here's a whole bunch of footage in a song, make something like that.
Yeah, of
like
course.
It'll learn from how you did it.
Yes.
When to cut it, it'll analyze it, and it'll reproduce it, and then then it knows future, make the same, add more, like add faster cuts.
That sounds good though. A few years ago, I wouldn't have liked that because I took so much pride in it. But now I'm like, that sounds good. I'd like that.
Video editor is one of the ones where I'm like, next 5 years, you're not looking good. You're gonna be a filmer. You're gonna be a glorified tripod because like you ain't making money on the edits anymore.
No, 1,000%. And I wonder like what our future kids, like their lives are about to be wild with the coolness factor.
If I could push a button right now, let me ask you, if you could push a button right now and just stop all technological advancement, would you do it?
Why the fuck would I do that?
Joe?
What?
I know Max would not.
No, I want to know why you would. Why is that even a question?
Because it's like removing like the humanization of things.
I would say yes.
Bro.
Yes, I would do yes.
I would stop it.
Do you?
I would stop it.
Okay, look at
Are
it.
you?
Look at it this
whoa,
way.
no, hold on.
No,
a sec.
because
Hold
my explanation will make this make more sense.
I want to say
right?
something before you do explanation.
Okay, all right, go.
Do you think, bro? Think back to the cavemen, bro. Like we have to evolve to make our life better. We don't even know what's better. The cavemen were like, "This is the best life."
But maybe it was.
Okay, here's my thing, right?
No way.
Have you seen, there's always these movies that make like everyone is like a bald person with a little gray jumpsuit on, taking their like little bread every day.
Yeah.
That is literally where we go if technology keeps doing what it's doing. 10 years from now, when every $7 an hour employee is no longer employed, where are these people going to work? They have to go government housing, have to go government paychecks.
Yeah,
we will turn into a communist nation no matter what if technology keeps moving because there's no jobs.
Because there's no need for human labor.
Your entire Sour Strips warehouse in the next 20 years, you will all be automated.
There's be some robot
all
in
those
there
people
doing it
have,
all.
they don't have the skills to do anything else.
Okay, look, but
So,
here,
like, where are these people going?
If you have
millions
a
of people
if
that-
you have a robot that can build this can,
Yeah.
you then need people to build the robot to do that, and eventually you have a robot that builds the
one guy.
machine that builds that. But then you need people to, like there's always going to
Yes,
be
yes, yes,
manual.
yes.
And
No, but there is, but it's-
hold on. You
it's shrinking.
People cannot get upset about the advancement of technology because they're worried about the jobs. I think they need to push their ability to.
But everyone can't do that.
Okay, right.
Yes, they
You
can.
don't need 5,000 surgeons. Like, no, you don't need that.
No, in the current state of
But
things,
people can't get upset because they're taking away simplistic
We're
jobs.
getting dumbed down with social media. People are getting stupider every fucking
it's not
day.
only
They're
about the
dependent on
jobs.
this shit.
Yeah, it's not only about the jobs. It's about like the disintegration of like culture.
No one's talking to each other. No one's got, and I'm just saying like that continues in the next 50 years. We're going to get to the point where like everyone's getting a paycheck from the government because there's no reason to get a paycheck from anything else.
But the more and more this happens, the more and more centralized things become, the more the government regulates everything, the less and less freedom we have by nature. Think about what happened for the fucking COVID, bro. What's going to happen if technology like quadruples, a lot more than quadruples, but like develops at this rate? It leads to like kind of like a sad looking society, I think.
That's the only reason I say stop it is because I just genuinely think by the time we're older, like everything's just going to be.
Obviously, if there was a button and I could like be like, all right, okay, don't stop the medical advances, but stop AI, but don't stop these ones, that would be ideal. But if I could just stop all of it, I probably would.
I understand the negatives of technology increasing, but I think the pros of the wellness off in life, I think it's like just because people have to adapt to technology advancing shouldn't be the reason why we stop advancing technology.
It's not an adaptation. It's gone.
Up until now, I agree. But with AI now, I think things are going to get weird in the next 5 to 10 years.
Your bus drivers are gone. Every
It's
blue
not just
collar
the-
job is gone.
It's not just the graphics
but
of Diablo.
where are they
going to
go?
I think people can. I think people are
But we
going to
don't
think of
need
this
white collar.
is that like, oh, like I'm trying to take away like lower entry level jobs. It's just, I think, just like we were 100 years ago, is people used to have to do things they no longer do now, and now
not
those
at that
people
scale.
did they just give up? Like they do something
that's-
else. Like it
that's also-
challenges
Okay,
you as a
but
human
look at it
to
this way.
evolve yourself.
We're not just talking blue collar, we're talking white collar. Look at stock traders, stockbrokers, don't need them anymore. There's the other day, like a ChatGPT model for the year on stocks is beating the actual like analysts. Like it's doing better. So it's not just low level jobs, it's all the way through. We don't need that many other people. We don't need 7 million surgeons, and even surgeons might get replaced by robots. Like at some point, there's not going to be a
Most
job for you to
likely,
do.
yes.
Everyone's just going to be sitting there saying, what do we do? And then the government that's making all the money off this shit will just start giving us checks every month. But we got to follow their rules and go get our fucking food at the same place and have a little scanner thing.
Yep.
That's literally like Terminator. We're going that way
Like dystopian, right? Yeah.
because of technology.
I don't like it.
Right now, we're at a pretty good point. We got good TVs.
Well, yeah.
Medical's pretty all
well,
right.
Well, now that the advan-
my computer still gets blue screen of death.
But I'm
dude.
saying the,
just saying,
the
right now
technical,
everything's okay.
the technological advances so far have been like better video editing softwares, better graphics and video. Like that's cool, but like with AI and stuff, man, it's weird.
Like
Yeah.
what happens when JP Morgan's like, hey, we're going all AI, all 7,000 of our brokers are fired. Where are those people going to go?
It's not even just about the jobs though. It's more about like where it goes with the government and the centralization, I think.
But that's the biggest way to get it to go to the government is
get rid
people
of all
need
the
money
jobs.
and they can't get jobs. They have to wait for the government to give them money. If I can't get a job, I either die or someone has to step in and help me.
Like I think we'll be okay because we can still generate wealth like right now, but like our kids' generation and their kids' generation,
the OnlyFans girls are also worried about it because now they're going to come out with
AI.
There's like
hotter,
hot
and it's gonna
AI
look
ones,
actual real.
and they
And they fucking talk to you and stuff, too.
and they'll do everything you won't do.
And you can probably have it generated and be like, actually make her boobs a little bit smaller and change like her skin tone to
This
this.
is gonna get weird, but wait till they sync that shit up with like real life shit. Like wait till there's a sex robot that syncs up to the AI like voice and stuff, and now you can talk to her all day on
Okay,
the phone
hold on.
and do stuff with her at home.
No. This is okay.
Sex dolls
This is
will
this
get
is the
weird.
last little. I want to move on from this technology topic, even though I love it. There is a. I want to break down this. Was it? No, it was Ryan. I was explaining this to this Black Mirror episode. Okay, basically, let's say Julia died. Okay, R.I.P. Julia. Okay,
be sad, that'd be sad.
she was saving Bo and Rolo and fell off a cliff.
Did Bo and Rolo
Yes,
live?
they survived. So she sacrificed herself. Okay. But for, I don't know how much money it is, like $1 million, something crazy. There's a company that will be like, we will make essentially a life-sized human doll, but it's like, it's a robot.
We were talking about this.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a robot. Okay. Of Julia. Skin. It looks just like Julia. And what it does is it'll take every video and voice that she's ever been on or whatever. It'll analyze her voice. It'll analyze how she answered questions that David asked her, and it uses that data to make her talk. And you can talk to her, and it'll use the information from what she would have said based on every video she's ever been in her entire life.
That's sad because there's no there's no consciousness behind it.
But would your happiness matter? Like I think you would
That'd
initially
make
be
me-
like, fuck that.
No, that'd
but
be
if
make-
you did it, you'd be like,
No,
okay,
that'd make
this
me
is
more
nice.
sad because it's
I don't
like
think
now
it
I
would.
just have this fake ass Julia walking
I
around.
don't know if it's
like,
that good though.
You can still have sex with.
It's the sex doll too.
Yeah, you can.
I will. That's
Working
it brings
parts.
up a cool topic though of like, for example, like so AI models are all based off of like learning models. They're looking at different variant things. So you have to be able to pass data into it for it to figure stuff out. So someone like my dad, who has been on, I don't know, I have 20 pictures of him on my phone and a couple of videos. It's not gonna be able to do a good job. If you died, like all the content you've done over life, like AI could probably do a really good job recreating a Max because it's so much. So all these influencers, when that becomes a thing, you could pull it off. Where like someone like
I would recreate myself and then have the fake self make the content.
you probably do that. Yeah, I mean that's the nice thing.
If you're
about-
making so much content, man, I'm 5 of them.
Yeah. Like there's thousands of hours of Max tuning on the internet
I
for
just
something
send
to
this-
like feed off of.
Send them across the globe to make content in all different places.
Well, that's crazy. Well, these are the kind of things that I think
Gains, bro.
Just everywhere.
in different languages, dude, because they're gonna be taking the Neuralink, you know. What is going on, guys? I am Max Tuning, your host. I hope you enjoyed this little clip. If you want to see the full, magical, lovely episode, just click the link down in the description or search "Don't Be Sour" on your favorite podcast streaming service. And remember, thank you for tuning in.